Alright guys, welcome to our newest Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl Wi-Fi battle. Thanks for the leveling and turn into this video. And the thumbnail will not disappoint you. We do indeed have a competitive Bulbasaur with some really nice texture modding. By the way, remember back in Sword and Shield when there were really cool texture mods? Well, now they work in Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl, and it took me a while to get it working. Huge thanks to Just Weavile for helping me set that up. But let's not waste too much time. There's a dual screens on the field and an Empoleon to defog the rocks that I set up on the very first turn with my Bastiodon. I'm going to go ahead and go for Sleep Powder because putting Empoleon to sleep is so important. I feel really accomplished today, guys, because I feel like when you upload a video and get a video and a short out of it, you've done something right in the world. Now, I'm trying to decide what I want to go into here, and my thought process is to go actually directly back out into my Dratitarius, because Dratitarius with boosted Flare Blitz does do a bunch of damage even to the likes of Empoleon, and also Earthquake is helpful as well. He just decides to stay in with this Meganium, and I'm wondering what this thing might be up to. He's going to go ahead and aromatherapy that sleep status that I put on the Empoleon. I'm like, you know what, I don't care about Reflect, I don't care about any of that. This is why that didn't do any damage. When I'm thinking about it now with the Intimidate plus the Reflect, I'm wondering why this Earthquake did absolutely nothing at what I guess would be neutral, and then of course half of that. But we do catch him on the switch with the Earthquake instead of the Flare Blitz trying to come in and get the Flash Fire boost, and we're going to make a double out into Tympani, Latios, and we take a crunch, and we don't take it well at all. So I was like, well, that didn't work out well. So now I'm going to go out into Throw, and Throw can just either set up my own Stealth Rocks again, since Empoleon's asleep, so that's going to make it where the defog isn't going to be as beneficial, or I could just Rock Tomb and do some damage. What ends up happening on this particular turn after he shakes off those flames, he's going to go back out into the Meganium that takes the oncoming Rock Tomb. It doesn't do a whole lot of damage, but then I'm going to follow that up with an Ice Beam. That's right, an Ice Beam. Don't hate. Bastiodon is amazing. I actually get the freeze as he sets up some screens, which that, of course, didn't save him from the freezing anyway. I'm going to go ahead and get my Stealth Rocks back up because I know they're going to be beneficial in wearing down these different threats. I want to gauge the damage ratio for Flash Cannon, and I wish I didn't. Ice Beam does more damage. So, we're going to go back with Ice Beam. He's going to try to unfreeze, unsuccessfully, of course, and we're going to communicate really quick, and he's thinking. Now, there was a particular time right here where the freeze was so long, he must be, like, deep frozen, that I was really scared the game actually stopped working. Meganium's going to fall now to the Ice Beam, and he's going to now bring in Empoleon to take some Stealth Rock damage. I forgot that he actually got rid of the Sleep Affliction with the Aromatherapy. I'm going to go out into my Metal Foes, because Metal Foes is a pretty cool set. He's going to go for Defog. I tried to get the Clear Body thinking it would prevent Defog, but that doesn't work that way. Jack, remind me down below in the description or on Discord, you had a video where that had worked out that way, like Defog had prevented something. So let me know about that down in the description. As always, guys, if you like the music that we're kicking in today's show, drop a comment down below and let me know. So Bulbasaur is facing off versus himself. I'm pretty sure he does not predict me to have the Focus Sash, but believe in Bulby who believe in you. Gonna go for a Sleep Powder, and I have to go for a couple of sleep turns in order to take this thing out. So sleep turn number 1, successful. Sludge Bomb, tons of damage. Reflect wears off. Doing good so far. Azelf's asleep again. Sludge Bomb takes out Azelf. That's a Bulbasaur taking out of the Azelf. That's definitely the kind of things that we like to see today. I'm actually very happy about that. Azelf would have been a terrifying threat. I don't know if it's up to Nasty Plot or what it's up to. I don't have particularly anything to go into. The only thing I can do here is go for a Giga Drain, hoping that he possibly goes for the safe Swords Dance. That Swords Dance on the switch here would be absolutely terrifying for my team. I just want him to kill me off with Extreme Speed, which he does, and that's nice. He does not have Life Orb, so that's also very important information to know as I go out into Metal Foes. My thought process is as he goes for the Close Combat to go ahead and go for the Psychic, which of course will bring down his HP more steadily after those drops from Close Combat. Psychic does a decent little chunk on the oncoming Garchomp. I make a double switch out into Tympani, predicting the Earthquake, knowing that I'm going to be faster, that I can drop a Draco right here. I just decided to defog the rocks first, simply because that just gets him off the board. I mean, it does defog my rocks as well, but you know, what are you going to do, right? He goes up back out into Empoleon, figuring that I'm going to go for that Draco Meteor. Oh, that's why I default. Sorry, I'm going to turn ahead. So I Draco Meteor, he goes out into Empoleon, and as he goes out into Empoleon, I decided to go for an Earthquake. He has a Shucca Berry, which means that damage would have actually been pretty nice. Also, that animation with Latios is so adorable, by the way. I'm going to go ahead and go for a Defog as he sets up his Stealth Rocks. Now that I'm on the right turn of the battle, and he's going to go for an Ice Beam, and I'm not going to take that. I was going to Healing Wish into Bulbasaur just for style points. Once again, believe in Bulbasaur who believe in you. What I decided to do here is go out into Illuminaria. Now, the reason I want to do this, I want to preempt that Lucario to come in. The first turn I don't. I just set up one curse. He goes for... I was thinking he would go for a Scald right off the bat, but he just sets up his rocks. So now I'm going to go for a second curse here as he goes directly out into Arcanine now instead of Empoleon. So now I'm at neutral attack. Now I'm at +2 defense with the curse. I'm fine with this because I'm not worried about anything Arcanine can go for. Close combat's just going to make my job easier with Foul Play. But he goes for Play Rough as his coverage, and that's not going to be that much. Now we're in the +3 defense range, so that's pretty nice. And we're looking at, I think, +2 attack after the Intimidate. So I'm going to go ahead and go for a Protect as he does hard bring out Lucario here. That's fine. I go for a Wish followed up by a Protect, because basically a +3 defense, I want to see what this guy's going to do. He's going to go ahead and set up a Swords Dance. Now, I do have Foul Play on my moveset. Remember, Foul Play is not very effective against Lucario, but remember, I'm at +2 attack and he's at +4 attack. So guess what happens? Umbreon is accused of Foul Play and straight up drops this Lucario. One Swords Dance, I think, still would have dropped you, my guy. Damage calcs are down below in the description. In comes Empoleon. He's going to go for a Scald, and of course, I'm not going to get burned. Here comes Foul Play again. Empoleon brought down to a nice revengeable range by the rest of my team. So let's go for another Foul Play, right? We got away with it before. Let's see if we can do it again. Scald doesn't burn again. Foul Play takes out yet another victim with Empoleon. You've committed 2 of them. You've committed 2 of them. 2 assassinations. So now Outrage at the high level defense isn't doing anything. Has to rely on the Rough Skin plus the Outrage residual damage. Brings me down to 4 HP. And you guessed it, that is a 3rd victim claimed by Umbreon. Great job, Illuminaria. I am more than happy to let you go down after the display that you have made in this battle. Thank you so much for that. Great job, Umbreon. So now he brings in the Arcanine, and I'm going to go ahead and bring in Charizard once again. I'm not too worried about anything this thing wants to go for. Crunch is kind of whatever. Play Rough is resisted. Flare Blitz isn't going to do anything. And I can just go for an Earthquake. I just need to bring this thing into revengeable range, and then I'll be good. I bring it down pretty low. Very nice not to have the Intimidate, as you see. Extreme Speed, of course, going to take out my Charizard, and that's fine. By the way, let me know if you like Charizard or Bulbasaur better down below. A like for Charizard and a comment for the other. Alright, so Bastiodon is going to take this oncoming Flare Blitz, drop some rocks on this Arcanine's face. I wanted to be cool and kill it off with an Ice Beam, but I'm not quite that cool. Thank you, Gundyr07 for the game. Check him out. He's very interested in seeing this battle. Thank you guys so much for watching, and extra special thanks to everybody for the support. 1.2K views and 21 subscribers. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.